Good morning, boomers. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thank you for booming in. Shout out to all the boomers. Happy Monday out there. Today I want to talk about SANDBOX versus NFT worlds. I spent the weekend doing research deep in the metaverse, deep in the foxholes, trying to find out what could be the best land opportunities for the boomers as we continue to grow the community. I want to get a space that we can call home for the long gun. And I'm trying to find out where would be the best land to begin with. I'm kind of in between SANDBOX and NFT worlds. There's other ones that we will focus on as well, but that's not going to be the topic of discussion. Today specifically, I want to go over the pros and cons of both SANDBOX and NFT, which are two up and coming, or some of the more popular metaverses where you could build and invite people and create a community. So we'll be talking about that and more. Make sure you hit the buttons, the like, subscribe, the post, the ding ding. Stay tuned in to the good crypto word that we spread here every single day. Shout out to Lee Benke. Shout out to all the soldiers in the box that are tuning in live. Make sure that you're following the champion on Discord as we continue to grow the Champagne Room Discord server. We talked about NFTs, DeFi, drops, potential leads. We share the tools, the trackers, and more. Come boom with the biggest cocks in crypto, the big meta cocks out there. Shout out to my roosters. Let's go ahead and check out the mathematics over here. How is things doing? I saw Phantom moving and grooving over the weekend, hitting some good numbers. Not all-time highs, but certainly warming up. Continue to move as Bitcoin kind of stuck there around the low 40s. BTC. Now, I'll tell you one thing with BTC. It appears to me that BTC continues to lose market share against some of the altcoins, and that is expected. That's exactly what the champ expected. And in fact, it's bullish for, the metaverses, for the altcoins. BTC is not going to lose, but it will lose some share. Okay. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not at all surprised. Let's go ahead and check out the math over here on TradingView. Look and see what's really moving and grooving this morning. And you can see Cardano is the top one in my watch list, the top gainer in my watch list. Let me pull this up on you guys. Let me load it up. Cardano specifically against Binance, against the US dollar. It's moving up. You got Cardano's against Binance, against ETH, against Bitcoin, up, and now it's buy. So keep an eye on Cardano. Not too long ago, Vitalik did a Twitter survey asking the community what are the likely possibilities and alternatives to Ethereum in the future. And it seems like Tron and Cardano got a lot of love. So, I mean, this could be a reason why. You know how I feel about Cardano. I think the technology is very promising. They have some smart developers. They got a very intelligent teams, it appears. But on the other hand, when you talk about Cardano, it's kind of a nerd coin, okay, which could be a good thing because the devs, the nerds, they win. But it doesn't seem like the boomer. It doesn't have the marketing. It doesn't have the pop culture effect. It seems like a bunch of nerds next to a whiteboard. Okay, where that could be winning too. Don't get me wrong. That's why I got to keep focused on it. You can't hate on the nerds because some of these nerds will win. Okay. Shout out to Jason. Shout out to Lee Benke and the rest of the boomers. Let me go ahead and show these charts here. Cardano's on the up and up. TRX as well. Time. Let's see who the losers are today. We got Spell's down. Spell's up and it's down. It's very volatile with Spell. Movers down. Harmony 1 is down after hitting all-time highs, it seems, down at 32 cents. I'm still bullish with Harmony, as I am with Phantom. Let's see, ICE is down as well. So there's a few of them getting clapped up. That Phantom is down, but Phantom did great over the weekend. It's down 4% and it's still above $3. So this is extra bullish with Phantom. Let me go ahead and look at the 6 months indicators here. You can see Phantom's looking like it's about to propel towards all-time high. We did have an all-time high back in October, and then we fell back down to almost $1.15, and now we're back up to close to all-time highs. Now, out of all the alternatives to Ethereum, I'm most bullish on Phantom as of late. I think Phantom is a boomer. it has strong development. It's fast. It's I don't know what else to say. It's, in my opinion, I like it better than Polygon Matic, and I feel like it's basically Matic's competitor. Now you have the AVAX or whatnot, but AVAX fees end up being a lot higher than expected. AVAX is what's the price for AVAX? Like $100 or something? I don't know what the price is off the top, but like 80, $90. If you're gonna do a fraction of a AVAX, 0.2, 0.3 AVAX, you may be spending a couple bucks there. So I still think that Phantom is the alternative, in my opinion, is the one that's growing. Now, on top of all that, you're starting to see the NFT community grow on all these side chains. So I say side chains, but I really mean more alternative chains, because they could be layer 0, layer 1 alternatives. That is debatable as to what exactly is layer 1 or side chain. I think that everyone has a different spin on it. We can go ahead and get into the technicalities. I'm just labeling them alternatives to Ethereum that run on the Ethereum virtual network that you can easily connect to using your MetaMask. Okay, in this case, that's not Solana. Okay, because that's like another wallet. That's not Cardano. That's another wallet. So it would be Phantom, Matic, AVAX, Harmony One. More recently, you got the Glamour token, which is Moonbeam, and others. So that's what I'm referring to. Let's get straight to the topic at hand here, guys. SANDBOX versus NFT worlds. Let's talk about it. Let's go straight to OpenSea so you guys can see the money. I'll go to the more popular one, SANDBOX. Now, you guys may have heard of SANDBOX, maybe not. If you haven't, you probably should. It's the more popular metaverse in which Snoop Dogg recently purchased a bunch of property, and people are trying to live next to Snoop Dogg or acquire land next to Snoop Dogg. The price has gone up. The floor price there for SANDBOX currently is 3.65. That's just for a 1x1 plot. And usually it's a combination of plots that form an estate where you could, dominate on the map. You could see how it kind of looks here. You could see, let's look at this one. This one is got 2 days left. The top bid right now is 2.8. And you can see now it looks like this is a multiple lands here. 9.8. Let's see what they got here. The details of this. No, this is just one piece of land. Usually in the map, it's the red ones that are available for sale. Let me see. Let's look at another one here. And then we'll check out the big map. Like, for instance, let's look at like this one right here. This one is selling for minimum bid 3.75. That's like $12,000, and you can see it's just this little orange block right here next to the SANDBOX lands, and then whatever these other lands are. Okay, now with OpenSea, with SANDBOX, they're still on their alpha phase. Well, where you need to have an alpha pass in order to play the game. The alpha season right now has ended, so those that had an alpha pass were able to play the game this past month and actually go into the world and walk around. And let me show you the actual world, the big map. You go back to map over here. Let this thing load up. But so the second alpha phase is going to start, and it will allow you to go into the world and actually explore. So right now the game's not entirely playable, which, that could be a good thing because it's still early, but it could, it's not completely functional. So if you click here on map, you can see the world, so, and the map and where everybody is. But as far as actually going into it, you need an alpha pass, and alpha pass season 2 hasn't started yet. Okay, so this is still under development in a way. Let this map populate so you can see what's going on over here. It takes a little time for it to load up. Now showing the meta cities, the metaverse. Should I show the whole metaverse? This thing is taking a long time to load up. There it is. Showing the whole metaverse on me. That's one thing I'm noticing with not just this map, but Other metaverse maps as well. They're kind of hard to navigate. I mean, I understand that there's a lot of information, but they need to fix this. Look at this. Just trying to zoom in. It's kind of wild here. So going back to the lands, if you go over here to like the Snoop Dogg lands, this is where it's more expensive. There we go. You can see if you like click on right next to Snoop Dogg, this guy's trying to sell for 69 ETH, just this little box. So this is like the more populated areas. You see like this one further. You can bid on this right next to Steve Aoki. What's this one? 16 ETH. Right next to, how about this one? 21. So this is the more expensive area. And again, this game is not completely functional yet, but it will be very soon, and you'll be able to roam in and out, I guess, these streets, and each landowner can charge you whatever they want for you to go into their game. So I mean, Snoop Dogg's metaverse will be over here. You'll be able to walk out and go somewhere else, and you can go in and out of these places depending on what NFTs you hold or whatever the landowner sets on their rules. They may let you in for free or not. So that's what it is. You know, you could, it's just basically commercial real estate. If you're close to a high traffic area, you could probably advertise, which is one big thing here. And that, I think that's the major difference that I'm seeing also with SANDBOX and Minecraft. I haven't even gotten into Minecraft, which is basically NFT Worlds, or NFT Worlds is basically Minecraft. We'll get there in just a second. But the difference that I'm seeing, one of the differences is that with SANDBOX, you could advertise. It's corporate. You get that thing, you can start advertising, but in Minecraft, they're not with the advertising. I think that's part of, against the rules. You can't do corporate advertisements over there. So, you know, that could be good and also could be bad for someone that wants to invest using that angle. Okay, so going back over here to SANDBOX. Somewhere around here. There it is, land. You can see the prices are quite high still. You know, they're 3, 4, and you know, good lands will run up, you know, even closer to 10 ETH. Now, the supply with lands in SANDBOX is about 144, 150,000. I don't know the specific number, but I know it's less than 200,000 open SANDBOX properties that are available. Now compare that to NFT Worlds. Let's talk about NFT Worlds, which is smaller and it's less corporate, less marketing, and their floor price is about the same. But if you could see here, they got way less circulating supply. Compare this to SANDBOX has 104,000 items right now listed. There's only 10,000 NFT Worlds. And this is a little bit different. You get like a whole world. Now, my understanding is that the size of NFT Worlds is way bigger. So instead of getting a little 1x1 plot, you actually get a lot bigger space where you could put more players in and you can actually build a lot more things on. So the actual space is bigger because they're both voxel worlds. And I think the voxels have like a measurement as far as height. There's an actual dimension measurement there. So if I'm not mistaken, NFT Worlds is way bigger in the land size. Okay, so, and you know, that's something to consider. A lower supply, okay, and a way bigger so you could build more. So if you buy a property on SANDBOX, it's like you have a little street corner. But if you get a property on on NFTs Worlds, that's like having literally like a whole, you know, you have a big space. So there's just two things to consider. Now, what are some of the other differences? With NFT Worlds, it does seem a lot more capable and flexible. Okay, let me go over here to the white paper. They're using Minecraft. Okay, so basically, this is what really attracts me. They're, as far as like the game engine and building the worlds, they're just tacking on to Minecraft. And they have developed a way to basically NFTize all the assets in Minecraft and allow people to monetize their assets in Minecraft. Okay, so even if you already have an existing world, there's a way to export the seed and you could start tagging your assets that you've created in the past to go ahead and put them into the NFT world system. Okay, this is major. And, you know, so as far as the modular capabilities, this is crazy. And then Minecraft worlds are already compatible with gaming consoles. So you could go into these worlds already with your Xbox and your PlayStation. And you can't do that with SANDBOX. And you can't even play SANDBOX right now. Okay? So, I think that there's a major opportunity people are not, understanding. Like, so games that already exist can use this technology to basically reintroduce their game with NFTs. And I'll show you the sentence or the example here that caught my attention. It says, world owners familiar with Minecraft server mods can easily integrate added functionality to their world. This allows popular Minecraft games like Hunger Games, first-person shooter mods, RPG type mods, and pretty much anything you can imagine. World owners could then link these in-world games back to a now possible play-to-earn model through world tokens integration. The possibilities are endless. This to me is the major plug right here, because it's you know how big the Minecraft community is. Now I admit I'm not part of that community. I don't know much about it, but I understand that it's major. It's got like over 100 million users a month. Okay, so it may not be Steve Aoki and Snoop Dogg as far as the pop culture phenomenon, but on the other hand, they got a whole niche. Okay, so I wouldn't sleep on that. Now, on top of all that, the market cap size is way lower with NFT worlds. Okay, now going back to monetizing or whatnot. The thing is with NFT worlds, since they run on Minecraft has rules, and you can't advertise to kids. You can't have advertisements out there for corporations, and there's basically some licensing rules with that platform. Now, for those that are concerned of the legalities between NFT worlds and Minecraft, they posted earlier this week in their servers that they're in talks with the Minecraft team and that they have a friendly relationship. I don't know exactly what that means, but it seems favorable. Now, going back to SANDBOX, one thing that really caught me with SANDBOX is that they're empowering creators. Okay, and they have everything streamlined right here for creators to start making game assets and monetizing them. Okay, now the same thing can happen with Minecraft and NFT worlds. Like, there's a strong community of Minecraft world builders that are already outside of crypto. They've existed for years, so they could be integrated really quick. But what I'm seeing is that the NFT worlds is way more decentralized than SANDBOX. So you could take that how you want it. Sometimes vertical integration is much more favorable for an up-and-coming project. You do want some centralization. I mean, that's basically why Bitcoin and a lot of the cryptos ended up working at the very beginning, because they were centralized with a small team and they were vertically integrated. And through time, they became more decentralized. So, this talk about, decentralized is better than centralized, not always. Okay. Vishal says, who's the team? I don't know which one you're talking about. The team between NFT Worlds or SANDBOX? I don't know. And they're docs, though. The one NFT World team is docs. I was clicking around, and I forgot the names, but there's two guys there behind it. It's there on the documentation. But now, listen, these are not the only two ideas of metaverse worlds, but I think that these are the more developed ideas. You could throw Decentraland in there, okay? But Midas says, seems to me SANDBOX is more like a pack of cigarettes, while NFT Worlds is for those who prefer to roll their own. Yeah. And, crypto is, DIY, but again, crypto is becoming more and more mature and more pop culture. So you got to also take that into consideration. The market for rolled cigarettes, for Marlboros, is way bigger than the market for people that want to roll their own. That's the fact. I mean, and you could argue which is better, or which is healthier, or whatever, but the facts remains. But yeah, that's a good way to look at it for people, DIYers, and then those who want to roll their own. Now, you could say that too, but you also can, consider these NFT projects and these businesses that want to acquire land. They're going to be considering both spaces, and I'll tell you, freedom and the ability to do things outside of a centralized server may attract people to NFT worlds. Now, as it is, SANDBOX is super centralized. Like, as far as the UI, everything, they got control over everything. When it comes to NFT worlds, it's like every world is their own server. And as is right now, you could already use it. So you could see why, like, I'm kind of torn between two. Now, obviously, in a perfect world, I think if you're a whale, acquire land on both platforms. Absolutely. These are looking like the Bitcoin and Ethereums of the metaverse. Okay. You like I said, you can arguably add this Decentraland in there. It's actually the first mover, but the difference between all of these when it comes to NFT worlds is the one that it can integrate with gaming consoles, and it has live chat too. Okay, and it has multiplayer capability. So it's like the capabilities with NFT worlds is way superior, but it's not as streamlined and it's not as pretty, and it doesn't have all the pop culture references and stuff that SANDBOX does, with Snoop and Steve Aoki, Atari. Before you know it, they're going to have the DeLorean flying around there like Ready Player One. You see what I'm saying? So, there's a part of me that likes the branding of SANDBOX. But the other part of me, I'm a DeFi head, so I like that NFT world. So I don't know. It seems like the barrier to entry right now is a little less with NFT worlds. Like, you get a little bit more with NFT worlds because the price floor is about the same. You got 3.4 compared to 3.6. It's about the same. But again, the NFT world that you will acquire for that rate is a lot bigger. These are all voxel-based worlds, so they actually have a measurement, and I think that, as far as what you could build, the size is way bigger with NFT worlds as compared to SANDBOX. So, and one other thing too, I already have the Worlds token, and the World token is younger and newer, less people know about it. I like getting into the party early. That's why we pulled up on DeFi Kingdoms and Phantom. I feel like the party's not so early with SANDBOX. Like, people already know about it. So I don't know. Let's check this out. Worlds was down too, guys. I don't know. Listening to myself talk right now, I think the value's in Worlds. I'm gonna be honest with you. But then another thing is just like, you can't ignore pop culture. And Worlds is back up another 22%. Yeah, this was a buy over the weekend. Obviously, it dipped very low. This is a strong token. Okay, I got it already. As far as the ERC20, I picked it up. And then, you could compare it also to Sand. Let's see how Sand did over the weekend. Sand is already number 39. It's sitting at 470. It hasn't moved for a little while. Maybe an entry point. But, you got to ask yourself, these are both ERC20s. Which has the more room to grow? And I would say probably NFT Worlds. I mean, SANDBOX is ranked number 39 already. It's got a big market cap. NFT Worlds is so new that they haven't even been ranked yet, right? No, they haven't even been ranked yet. You can't even stake NFT Worlds yet. They'll probably be introducing that soon. So, I mean, as far as the short-term play here, just straight ROI, I would say NFT Worlds. Okay. Now, as far as branding, long-term play, like, if you know that your brand is going to be around for a while, like if you're at, an Atari or any of these bigger brands, Adidas, I can see why they're leaning into SANDBOX. Like, they want to make sure that they get that location, so that could be important as well. Again, I think that there's pros and cons with both of them. Okay. I kind of am leaning to NFT Worlds right now, just simply ROI in the short term, but I could see a situation where SANDBOX is like the dominant metaverse, the most popular, like the Facebook of metaverses, so I don't know. My biggest hesitation with NFT Worlds is if I start on that, I might lose my children after being accused of labor. Chill with that. But yeah, when it comes to NFT Worlds, there's a lot more builders that are capable out there. I mean, NFT Worlds, since it's Minecraft, there's a whole community out there of Minecraft builders and people that have already done things. They probably don't even know about NFT Worlds. So once they start finding out, they'll probably be more interested in monetizing what they've already built. Okay, so it's It's got a path to integration. It already has a target audience, like the audience for Minecraft. So basically, guys, NFT Worlds is just crypto Minecraft. Okay, so that's another thing I want to, consider if I get into this. Like, you're getting into Minecraft, basically. Okay, now that it's play to earn Minecraft, basically it's Minecraft, though. Now, with SANDBOX, you're getting into something brand new that people really haven't experienced yet. And I kind of like that too, the whole new thing. Because, with NFT Worlds, yeah, it's a new way of monetizing, but like the worlds, it's still Minecraft. You see what I mean? It's just crypto out Minecraft. But let me know, guys. Also, now that I see this advertisement, Over is another one that Manuel Fido in the Discord let us know about. There's another one called Leapin. There's several other ones that are smaller cap that may have more capabilities and they may be faster or whatnot. And I'm definitely going to consider those. I may even acquire land on those as well. I just wanted to start with the big cap ones first. But yeah, don't sleep on Over. Over looked really good. OVR is still small cap, ranked number 581. I haven't done extensive research on this one, but definitely it's an alternative to SANDBOX and NFT Worlds. Another one is Leapin. I don't know if they have a token, but the graphics looking really good. Yeah, they don't have a token, but they already have NFTs and worlds. You got a founder's deed. This is the Leapin world. The VIP badges. Let's see if there's their website, leapin.life. This is someone, I was doing the research on this. This was a really attractive looking metaverse. The graphics look good and they're selling worlds or whatnot. They're obviously not as big in market cap wise, but there's something here. I was doing the research, the little apes or whatnot. Check this one out. I linked that one as well in the Discord. Now, shout out to everybody in the Discord. Big shout out. Let me shout you guys out. Manuel over there. I see you. No Fiat, Poison Elf, the Big Bull on the Block, DeFi Sensei, i7, all the maniacs out there. I appreciate you. Robo Brat, and everybody else, DeFi Sensei. People here in the chat always giving us some alpha information. And I appreciate all you maniacs. I want to continue to grow the server. And like I said, I want to eventually have a place for the kaboomers and for the projects that we are developing. And, I want to continue to grow our influence, our capital, our assets, just straight up overall growth for 2022 and beyond, as we have been these past years. But we're going to continue to, put the pedal to the metal out here. Going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've been live, guys. Make sure you share this in the chat and continue to provide that alpha information for you maniacs. Shout out to Midas. Shout out to Vishnu. Shout out to Manuel. I see you guys. Server is definitely a chill and good vibe, says Jason. I appreciate it, Jason. Yeah, I mean, listen, it's not as noisy as some of these other servers for the NFTs, so that you can get on the whitelist. I don't have anybody, competing to see who's the most active in the chat or anything like that. We are doing giveaways, though. We've been doing giveaways, and we'll be doing another one. I'll start one up today. It'll announce the winner tomorrow. I think we still got 1 or 2 more gorgeous gorilla NFTs to give out. Thank you to Dab Master J, which has been so nice to give the community a few gorgeous gorilla NFTs. Those are pretty cool gorillas that are on the Matic chain. So make sure that you head over to our server and you can click on the giveaways channels bot, react to it, and we've been giving out NFTs. Not only the gorillas, gave out some monks, some Pokons, and more. Something happened on Bored Ape OpenSea last trade. I don't know. I mean, of course I keep up with Bored Ape and stuff like that. But I don't have a Bored Ape, so I'm trying to find the opportunities rather than the gossip. But let's look. Sometimes you guys like to see, the gossip of, oh, this one sold for that or it didn't. Let me just pull it up real quick. See what happened with Bored Ape. Floor price at 83. I don't know what that means. Let's check out the activity. I don't know what the last floor price was. It seems about steady. One sold for 54. I don't know, about an hour ago after. Yeah, so that's a lot less than many. 85, 85, 86, so that's a low, substantially lower. This ape sold. Reported for suspicious activity. Okay. Well, there you go. Yeah, I don't know the details on this, but you guys may want to follow that. I pay attention to that, but you got to understand that when I see this, the first thing I ask myself, how am I going to make a boom out of this? That's the first thing. You know what I mean? That's, yeah, so it sold for 54 ETH. Yeah, it's a lot lower. It could be suspicious. Yeah, it's cool conversation. Don't get me wrong. It's crypto small talk. Okay, it's crypto small talk. I get it. And I like it. But the champ, I'm here. I'm ready. Where's the play? The play. It's. I wish I could do more small talk. Let me be honest with you. So I could be more normal and be like, yeah, and go over. I honestly, what I want to say is I don't care. Show me the boom. But I should care because this is relevant to the conversation. But yeah, show me the boom, guys. Whether it went for 80, 54, it doesn't matter to me. I don't got a Bored Ape. Maybe I could get a Bored Ape now for cheaper. I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, it is significant because, most apes were closer to 100 ETH. Now this one's closer to 50, What does that signal, Moving along, guys. Hector Dow for my FTM DeFi heads. I want to shout out Protocol for reminding me about this one. Hector Dow, I don't want to sleep on this because it keeps trending and there's something here. This is like an ohm fork. And you can lock up. And for my DeFi heads, I know that we've been sleeping on the DeFi for a while. We haven't been sleeping. Let me press pause because we're still on the DeFi and we're still reinvesting and harvesting. Is that we haven't been focused on new DeFi as much as we've been focused on new NFT and metaverse, which is understandable because that's the trend right now. I want to focus on what's new and fresh. But let's keep it 1,000. DeFi is what's made the gains here. I can't really brag about any NFT or metaverse gains yet. I mean, I've made some gains, but nothing to brag about. Okay, we made our stripes. We're full-time crypto OGs because of DeFi, not because of NFT. Now, that may also change in the future, but I'm just keeping it 1,000. So shout out to Hector Dow, and then another one that I came across, and you could also check this out on current airdrops. You can get a free NFT pass to check out this third web portal. This is a tool that is invested, that Mark Cuban and Gary Vee invested in, I think. I don't know. But this is a cool tool that allows you to build, deploy, and manage Web3 apps. You can release an NFT drop without writing any code, create NFT memberships for the Discord, and create wallets with SMS email login. This is a free service, and they're in their trial period. And if you go in right now, I have the link over there in the Discord. You get a free NFT to use this service. So that's what Web3's headed to. You're going to need NFT as membership passes. So the NFT now is free. I think there's only 1,000. So you could go ahead and click on this and check this out. I think this is a cool token. I'm attracted to this because I'm not a developer and I'm interested in doing multiple drops. So this could help me rather than having to deal with a bunch of developers. I could probably do it myself. You see what I'm saying? So it's something that I'm paying attention. I'm trying to learn. Obviously, I'm not saying I'm doing it or not, but there's potential here is what I'm trying to say. So check that out. That's our third web. Everything here, guys, is linked in the Discord. Linked in the Discord right now. You can check out the Discord over here, and current airdrops is where that one's at, right? Yeah, early access NFT third web. That's what claim your early access. So it's there. It's there. I even posted the Monsters Club. Those NFTs went up, right? I think Monsters got hacked yesterday on their server, and they were announcing a fake sale or whatever, and then they took them offline. And they're back. And then Eddie Spaghetti let us know about Atom and Osmosis Staker. So guys, go on the server. I'm not able to keep up with every single play out there. I'm trying to keep up with as many, but as a community, we're building, and not one person can't do it on their own. So we're doing this all together, and there's going to be plays that I'm not going to be able to focus on that maybe other people can. So we're going to continue to, each one teach one in there. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. Looking for a grenade in a field of snakes. Kaboom. What's the cause for lower jewel price today? Listen, it's been lower the entire weekend. I've noticed that they're closer to 17, but I think that after booming so fast the past couple of weeks, it needs to cool off. I think people are taking profits and rewards people have earned. People have been gardening and farming, and a lot of people stacked up jewel, including myself. I've taken some profits, not out of my main positions, but I've sold some of the harvests. And I had assumed some others are doing that as well. And that's okay. I think the price is extremely healthy. In fact, it's more than what I expected it to be at this point. Let's look at the price of Jewel. Again, when it comes to Jewel, it's one of my top, if not, it is probably my top speculative position as far as altcoins and that, whole thing is as far as my operating bag. And it's the token that I came across that is the most original. Okay, they are a hybrid of NFT, play to earn, and DeFi farming and mining. So it's a boom. DeFi Kingdom's under pressure, down 13% there at 16.82. Definitely, I'm reinvesting at this point. I think the last time I sold off the top was earlier last week, and I've been holding these harvests. I'm probably just going to continue to reinvest. And then when I see it go green, I'll shave a little bit off the top and sell some rewards. I'm deep in right now. I got a strong LP. I got in the bank. I'm not really touching what I have in the position, but some of the rewards I'll scrape off the top. I haven't, though, in the past week, and I think it's all okay. Is this whole entire week it's been under pressure. It may swing back around sooner than later. But even, listen, anything above $10 right now, to me is okay. DeFi Kingdoms just the other day was at $11-12. So I'm not at all concerned. I think this is actually a healthy pullback, and for those that don't have exposure to DeFi Kingdom's Jewel, this may be an entry point. Usually when things go over in the red more than 10%, you may want to pay attention. If you believe in the project, I don't think that this project's going to slow down, I'll tell you that much. In fact, they're growing. They're going to launch the Crystal Veil token on AVAX, and I think that once they're exposed on AVAX, it's going to bring a lot more users. You got to understand that DeFi Kingdoms, they're on Harmony 1, which doesn't have a lot of users. I like Harmony 1, and they've been moving and grooving, and they actually hit an all-time high not too long ago. They're doing great, but the fact of the matter is that they're still a small chain, ranked number 46. They don't have a lot of users, okay? Most of their users are all DeFi Kingdoms, so when DeFi Kingdoms gets exposure over there on AVAX, which is a way bigger market cap, they're going to get more players. And I assume that they're going to stick around. They're going to like it, I think. Okay. And then after that, they're going to expand to Phantom, which they already announced. And Phantom also has more users than Harmony 1. So there's a plan here. Okay. Which also may put a little bit of pressure there on Jewel. People may sell Jewel. But on the other hand, they also are going to airdrop the new Crystal Veil tokens to Jewel holders. So there's also a incentive to hold Jewel. So yeah, you got an incentive to sell it, but there's also an incentive to hold it because you may get that new one. So as I've said, I think that the tokenomics with DeFi Kingdoms is superior to almost any other project that I've seen. Okay, the tokenomics, they're killers out there. The DeFi Kingdoms Jewel team is killers. They got. I'm telling you that I've been in crypto for a while. This seems like a really sharp blade team that you could tell they're OG crypto maniacs. You could tell. I mean, I'm telling you, I'm sliding in and out of a lot of these NFT servers, and there's so many newbies in the game, and a lot of them just don't even know anything about crypto. And many of the NFT founders are not as experienced in crypto as the OGs are here. But when you go into something like DeFi Kingdoms, like they're a step ahead. Absolutely. So, I recognized that early in the game, back in like September, I guess. I let you guys know. Don't act like the champ didn't let you know about DFK when it was like $3, $4, definitely less than $5. Okay? Don't act like the champ didn't let you know about Phantom when it was under $1. Okay? Don't act like the champ didn't let you know about T-shares when it was $500. What price is T-shares right now? Over $20,000 right now? 19. Harmony 1 need more bridges? The Harmony 1 bridge works pretty well, but it's really more of a point to and from Ether and or Binance. You know, AnySwap does have the router to and from Phantom and AVAX, but you need to use MIM and or Joule. So, you know, the in and out of Harmony, it doesn't have as much as liquidity. It needs more liquidity. But as DeFi Kingdoms grows to other chains, the liquidity and it's not going to be that much of an issue on Harmony One. They're going to grow out of Harmony One. They're going to stay obviously in Harmony One, but DeFi Kingdoms can be bigger than Harmony One. You know, with the cross-chain thing. All right, guys. I think I hit all the beats. I completely freestyled this. I'm just like always. I never come with a script, and I mean maybe I should. And I'm sure if I did, and I cleaned it all up and gave you a nice little thumbnail and more streamline this more like SANDBOX does, maybe I can become a little more popular. But you know, I keep it a little more DeFi. I like the decentralized aspect. I like the freedom involved, just kind of going with the flow. It's what's worked for us. All right, guys. Shout out to all the maniacs in the box. Make sure you follow me there on Discord and come drop some alpha information on us, or come receive some alpha as well. I appreciate all you maniacs. Shout out to Jason, always new, Passive Crypto, and all the rest of the crypto maniac boomers. We'll be doing a gorgeous Gorilla NFT giveaway tomorrow. I'm starting the giveaway today. After the stream, I'll put up the little bot so you can click on it. And I appreciate Dad Master J for giving out those NFTs. Guys, go ahead and jump in the server and continue to let me know what you think. You know, what do you think? Is it better SANDBOX or is it better NFT Worlds? I didn't really get much feedback. I've been going into a lot of servers, and I think that these are questions that a lot of people haven't asked themselves yet. I mean, they've skirted in and out, but I don't think that people are really asking these hard questions yet. I think they're still worrying about buying little apes, which is cool, but the play guys are in platforms, are in monetizable assets that have utility, which is why I'm looking at these lands. All right, guys, on that note, stay strong. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto.